Well, Saturday afternoon around 3 o'clock here, and I thought I'd film a quick one as the truck warms up. There is stuff happening. I'm getting it coming in from the bridges and the border crossings, but I see on the internet a lot of people are complaining about broken feeds, interrupted feeds, and feeds not going out. So I can't really get anything I can confirm, so I just wanted to touch on a couple of points. The Give, Go, Send Me fund, the Adopt a Trucker that replaced the original GoFund thing there, it had over 800 million bucks in it in like a week. Originally, Give, Go, Send said they weren't going to honor the Ontario provincial's restraints or whatever upon it. I believe they have said since then that they're reconsidering things because it is now considered, all this protest is considered illegal. I don't know. Ford, in his announcement yesterday, the Premier of Ontario here, when he invoked his Emergency Measures Act, said anything to do with that fund will be subject to a $100,000 fine and up to 1 year in jail. And I haven't gotten anything concrete, but I've seen a number of live feeds from the truckers up there that they're crashing into the truckers' bank accounts. Other than I've heard it too many times not to believe it, I just really have nothing on that at the moment. I forgot to mention in Trudeau's speech there yesterday, at the end of it, the press was allowed to ask 2 questions from each of the government-approved news channels. And the one guy asked him how much money is coming up from the States into the Give, Go, Send Me account, which at that time was still saying they weren't going to listen to Ford's thing. And Trudeau responded, 50% or more of the money's coming up from the States. We're on to that and looking further and further into it. Well, at that point, I don't see how he could possibly have had any clue, because the Give, Go, Send Me fund was saying we're a private American company. We don't care about what you're doing up there in Canada. So I think it's unlikely he had anything on that at all. He's talking through his hat. And then I don't think he quite expected the next question. The guy asked him how many American truckers had come up in support of the Freedom Convoy truckers here in Canada. Sure looked to me like that one caught him off guard. I don't think he'd even considered the notion. And yeah, well, our intelligence is gathering and working on that, and blah, blah, yeah, okay, Mr. Trudeau. I don't think you or your advisors had even considered the notion previous to this fella asking about it. So, as of yesterday, the American is funding this in some kind of insurrectionist attempt. I don't know. Last week it was the Russians. Maybe next week it'll be the aliens from the Alpha Gamma quadrant or something. I really don't know. And for some comic relief, I was watching a video yesterday live from Ottawa that, it was comic. They were unloading a bus full of jerry cans, and the police were there en masse, kind of trying to confiscate it. There's a couple of young kind of militant type cops there kind of taking it seriously, and some other ones kind of, they got a mask on, but you can tell they're trying to keep a straight face. And the protesters are running it this way and running it that way. There's jerry cans going willy-nilly. Some of them are full, some of them are empty. One guy hops a fence. It was kind of Keystone Cops, it was humorous. But I guess I'll be back tomorrow. Some friends of mine are up there videotaping live, and hopefully this internet interruption business, I can get a hold of something concrete. I don't like to speculate upon things. It's difficult, and I'm only one man. But anyways, it is truly an emotional roller coaster for us here in Canada. And I was in town today, and as I do on the rare occasion I've been in town over the last couple of weeks, I kind of feel out the public air, and it astounds me how much of the population is really, to some degree, oblivious or uncaring of this matter. I mean, is there anything bigger ever to have happened in our country? And nothing even close. It's going on around the world. I won't say we were a catalyst. It's just the trucker strike. I see comments on my channel and all over the place. You know, thank you, Canada, for the inspiration. Well, our situation's no different than anybody else's. That's quite evident. And again, how a percentage of our population can be uncaring about this just astounds me. As always, thanks for listening to me. I'll do my best to get something real out to you.